Thanks for watching. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. Healthcare back on the Senate floor today, and the Tennessee senator responsible for a bipartisan proposal is now at odds with the president.
I reported to the president that we have finished our negotiations and that we're here today to present to the Senate.
Senators Lamar Alexander and Patty Murray crafted the compromise.
Allison Levine tells us what it means for people in Chattanooga and surrounding areas. Allison.
Josh, Latricia, the last time healthcare was on the Senate floor, July. The GOP failed to pass legislation to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act then. And last week, a single signature from President Trump brought the issue back to the front burner. A swift presidential signature, and the future of Ginger Birnbaum's son was suddenly in question.
This has actually been probably one of the most terrified times in our journey with cystic fibrosis for King.
King is almost 6 years old. He was born with cystic fibrosis, a chronic illness that can be fatal.
The scariest thing has been watching people work toward a time when they would dismantle the very floor and the protections and the platform that hold him up.
Those protections come from the Affordable Care Act.
It has protected King in so many ways.
Last week, President Trump signed an executive order ending subsidies to insurance companies.
I won't do anything to enrich the insurance companies because right now the insurance companies are being enriched.
As the parent of a child whom I love very, very much, it felt like there was not a tremendous amount of compassion behind it.
Today, Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander introduced a bipartisan bill to reinstate those subsidies.
This is a first step. Improve it and pass it sooner rather than later.
It really is just so heartening to see that they're working together, that they are protecting Tennesseans, and that they're moving us forward into a place where we would be able to have that affordable, adequate, and accessible care.
The bipartisan legislation in conflict with President Trump.
We have been involved, and this is a short-term deal.
But just what Ginger and King Birnbaum were hoping for.
Heard they're moving toward a better plan.
The bipartisan legislation reappropriates federal money to ads and outreach for open enrollment. Earlier this year, the Trump administration slashed that budget by nearly 90%. Open enrollment starts November 1st. Latricia?
Allison, thank you. Senator Corker tweeted that he was a proud co-sponsor of Alexander's bill. In a statement, he says Congress has a responsibility to ensure that families who receive health insurance through the individual market do not continue to be burdened with rising premiums and fewer choices.